Oi, Niarchos, you're not leaving without me.
This will be a voyage of research and discovery, not a drunken cruise. Well, who knows? We might find something so wondrous that it mollifies Alexander. Anyway, I thought you hated being at sea.
I hate marching through deserts even more. I wouldn't mind a break from Alexander. Love him, though I do. Enemy ships. You're the sailor, Niarchos. What's the proper naval salute?
We'll need to make regular stops for supplies, especially with your bulk on board. Perhaps you could lead the foraging party.
Ah, so that's why you allowed me onto this cursed boat. Not for the company, no, just to sniff out food like a truffle pig.
We need clean water and fresh meat if you can find it. Water, and the winds of Boreas blow kindly. Cast off! We've a long journey ahead. To think, Perdiccas, we're the first Greeks ever to sail these waters. Who knows what we might witness? Gargantuan sea beasts? Melodious sirens? Fish-tailed tritons?
How about a dozen boats full of angry locals? Marines, on deck!
We can't beach the flagship with those miscreants waiting for us. Land the troops and clear them out. Look what we found. A Hauma plant. Cyrus the Great himself would drink its restorative juices. We should seek out more treasures.
Hey, that's one of our flags. There must be Macedonians nearby. Let's have a look. Ha! Still haven't paid off your debts, I take it?
No, not even close. Hence I'm here, in the middle of the desert, fighting goodness knows who. Leonatus was meant to be in charge, but he's got a spot of dysentery. Maybe you could lead the attack.
The gates are down! Into the city!
Cloak of the richest vermilion, a brilliant scarlet, like a shimmering fall of rubies.
Yeah, it is certainly red.
Oh, you two are true heroes, Castor and Pollux. How can I thank you? Maybe some of these fragrant razor clams, of which Leonatus is growing.
100-tasseled girdle of Artemis, it's a bear!
Maybe not. We've encountered more fighting than I anticipated. I may swap some of my sailors for your soldiers, if you wouldn't mind. Wild date palms. You can cut the hearts out of them. Somewhat edible, if things get really rough. You are good for the king, you know. Your humour, your informality, your earthly concerns. You keep him grounded. I wonder, though, whether you owe him more of your honesty.
Like Clytus gave him honesty? Completely abandoned this village. I say we break it up for timber.
Those villagers are waving to us. Zeus Xenios, finally a warm welcome. These villagers claim that they are menaced by lions of extraordinary size. Their den is to the north.
I've killed lions. When am I going to see a manticore? No, they look shifty. Who knows what cudgels and hooked blades and flesh-rending spearheads they've got stored in those huts. We should attack them before they jump us.
It is said that the island just off this coast is cursed. Nosala is its name, home to a particularly libidinous Nereid who turns her lovers into fish.
There's nothing here. No curses, no Nereids, nothing. Just like we never saw any Amazons or centaurs or sphinxes. Put that in the logbook.
Behold, gentle villagers, the pelts of the lions that ravaged you. Now, we demand no lavish reward, but we are collectors of curiosities. Oh yes, a diadem made of coral. Its colour richer than any in the Aegean.
Booze! I want booze! Thank you, sirs. Take me with you. I speak many of the local languages with increasing eloquence as I imbibe. Stop fighting, tribesmen! midshipmen, desist! Why assail these men when you can drink with them?
Exotic gardens, covered in myrtle. Dionysus must have set foot here. We shall bring this to Alexander. Perhaps this might lift that malaise which has settled over him.
It turns out they didn't want to kill us. Even gave us a parting gift. Extraordinary.
You have Alexander's ear, Perdiccas. Tell him to go home, to hang those Persian tapestries up by his palace hearth, not a goatskin tent, to father children and teach them to ride, to mix his wine with water and stop these drunken rages.
I would try, if I thought it would change his mind, but he is implacable. It is his gift and his curse.
Perdiccas, what great fortune this is. The army and the king are just inland. Come north. To see you will raise the whole army's spirits.
How have you gotten all the way down here? These fellows want to join the voyage. Ha! So would I if I lived here.
My king, the voyage proceeds commendably, and we are preparing a trove of treasures that will delight you, I'm certain. How goes the desert journey?
The going is hard. Down to the donkeys we are suffering.
but we shall persist. The next time we meet, it will be at Susa. Now go.
By Zeus, they looked haggard. What labours did they go through in that desert?
I would rather not know. Now that I've made a promise of the treasure collection, we had better fulfill it. There are ancient tombs nearby. Perhaps there's something there?
See that not everybody around here wants to fight us. Welcome aboard, friends.
Tomb of Erythraes. You know, Perdiccas, the Erythraean Sea is named for him.
The signet ring of Erythraes. What a well-stocked tomb.
Are you the proprietor of this fine bazaar? It's your lucky day. I require some supplies, banal things, necessities, but in exchange, I have something that will delight a man of your evident taste. Have you heard of tweezers? How pious these people are. They leave sheep and goats on this island. For Hermes and Aphrodite, I should think. Scribe, make a note of that. How will we describe the things we've seen and done once we return home? It will be like when some boor tells you of his dream. I walked across the water into Tyre. Then I fought elephants in India.
What is that stench? Like a cyclops' chamber pot. Is that... That's a whale!
Very observant, Perdiccas. Here, dab this lavender oil under your nose, and let's get the ambergris loaded up. It may reek now, but a skilled perfume maker will make from it a rich attar. Fisherman, your village looks a sorry state. Pirates, I take it? I tell you what, my friend Perdiccas here is a mighty warrior. The Minotaur of Macedon, they call him. He'll take care of the pirates, and then you give us some of those pearls.
I'm sick of fighting angry fishermen and desert bandits. Here's a proper city. Let's build some rams and take it.
I suppose there could be something interesting within. We can scuttle some of the more rickety ships for timber, and I'd wager those naval rams would work just as well on land.
Look at these pearls, as big as duck eggs. Oh, I wish they were duck eggs.
People know the coastline? Good. We have need of you.
Still not seen a proper marvel out here. You know, back in the market at Pella, there's a man who'll charge you 3 obols to see a dead triton. Now that's a real marvel.
That was a monkey sewn to a porpoise.
Well then, it was a marvel of embroidery. Golden chariot. Are you sure this will please Alexander? Maybe he could hitch a mouse to it and ride it into battle.
If you can tie a knot or catch a fish, you're welcome on board. Sail carefully through these straits, sailors. On one side lies Sella, and on the other, divine Charybdis, monstrously sucking down the salt water of the sea.
Oh, please, Niarchos. I escaped from Alexander's constant Iliad recitals only to hear you start on the Odyssey.
Perdiccas, this must be one of the famed gymnosophists.
Yeah, I think it's just an old man.
Ivy-wreathed Dionysus must indeed have travelled here. These gardens would not bloom without his blessing.
Leave this to me, Niarchos. Greetings, merchants. Ah, that frankincense smells divine. Here, in exchange, I offer this Macedonian delicacy. Ship's biscuits, they're called. Oh, eat one, and you'll swear you were supping ambrosia with the gods.
Now this is a treasure. A rhiton shaped like a tiger's head. Even the whiskers are perfectly rendered.
About time we headed to Susa, don't you think? There's always been something in Alexander. Right from when we were boys. Something... I don't have the words for it.
He is like one of those heroes of Sophocles. Great and terrible. A thing to be feared as much as admired.
Blockade ahead. I'm a soldier, not a sailor. Get me onto dry land and I'll deal with this. plain sailing from here. On we go.
We return, our logbooks filled with wondrous sketches and laden with treasures to delight Lord Alexander. The desert march went well, I hope?
We survived. Now come. I shall take you to the king.